Okay.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Raiders going up against the Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium as we welcome in our guys, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford, we are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Giants.
Let's go!
Now Cook. Throw left side to the tight end Walford. And he'll get it up to the 30. Three-yard line. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. For Murray in the wild card game against Houston, just 39 yards on 12 carries. So now you look at the season all told, just under 800 yards, Charles. He did score 12 touchdowns. What'd you think of his year?
I thought it was an excellent year for him, and I know 1,000 yards is the
Oh, my God.
Remember, he didn't play in all of the games. And Oakland became a passing-type team with Derek Carr throwing the ball around. But I think Latavius Murray is clearly a #1 running back in the NFL. And with those 3 Pro Bowlers in front and the offensive line, I think the future is bright.
Now a second down run for Murray. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Second down a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 4th and 3.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Gutsy call by Jack Del Rio, but it does not pay off. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
Look how stupid offense.
Manning now on first down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
It's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
15 yards through the air on a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Yes, you fucked up, boy.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP, Malcolm Smith. And we'll see Oakland take over on offense in a second. And I know these Raiders don't want to hear it, but it's kind of the talk of the town. Such a promising season, looking so good. Carr gets injured, and then they just fall off and lose in the first round of playoffs.
Yeah, in fact, when we brought it up, they told us they didn't want to talk about it. Because for them, they just want to look forward. Great year last year. They know about the injuries, Carr getting hurt, etc. But for them, the focus is now, and they think that they can be not just a playoff team again this year, but a Super Bowl contender.
And the last time they were in the playoffs, they were a Super Bowl contender back in 2003 when they fell short in Super Bowl 37. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Carr gonna throw. Shrugs the tackle.
Wow, okay.
Nice. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And it's fourth down.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down. They go play action here on first down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Here's a nugget, Charles, on OBJ. This year he had 101 catches. Now 288 for his first 3 years in the league. That ties him with his former LSU teammate Jarvis Landry for most catches for a receiver in their first 3 years in the NFL.
And just think about it this way. LSU is known as a running back factory as well. So wide receivers coming into the league and doing the damage they're doing, absolutely incredible. But I do know this. OBJ will tease his former teammate and say, don't.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Perry Riley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
While time permits, we have to share the story we read about Doug Baldwin. After the loss, understandably very frustrated, said he played Madden until 3:30 in the morning to just release some of that anger because he could control all 11 guys in that game.
And that just tells you about how guys feel in playoff pressure, the idea of not going to the Super Bowl, which is all Seattle talks about. And there's Doug Baldwin staying up, playing Madden. I love what you said there, the control of everything, because you can't do that as a player. You can only control you and your aspect of the game. In this situation, he's controlling it all. I'll guarantee you, Seattle was winning those games.
Here's Marquette King now to kick it for Oakland. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. And this one hauled in by Will Tye. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They come up in an offset eye. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, come on. Should have been a pick again.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning surveying the field. Hitting Donnell here on the tight end right side. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That one good for 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out. The offense lining up 1st and 10. Here's Jennings. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got Cruz complete. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now, can't he?
Yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran, taking what the defense will give him.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The left side throw complete to Adams. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their body.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
All right, boy.
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. All right, it's gear shift time. NFC Championship preview with Charles Davis. Atlanta, the surprise team. What a year they've had. Can they win another when they are at home? Can they beat Green Bay?
They certainly can because they have every possible weapon on offense. They can run it. They can throw it.
Ooh, man, you almost down there, buddy.
And their quarterback playing as well as any quarterback in the league, and Matt Ryan, possibly the MVP of 2016. But flip it over to Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, as locked in as he is, he can beat anyone almost by himself, and the rest of the Packers feel the exact same way. I think we've got a classic on our hands.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 4th down. Here's Marquette King now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning, he's got time, and that is incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum.
And how about this, a fake? Got a man over the middle.
Oh, you're a faggot.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They go play action here on 1st down. Going up top. That'll be incomplete.
Put that shit down,
as the
boy.
clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They go play action for Jennings. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
You're
and
fucking
with
garbage,
on
dude.
the horizon, they'll be out of
You're barely
timeouts
getting
from here
pulling me
forward.
on fucking offense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. He's got time in the pocket. Looking deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Bobby Rainey now to return it. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down.
Well, that's the kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise, because we know OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there.
Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just throw it up there. He'll go get it.
On second down, here's Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli's sacked. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. It's caught. Shepard. There goes Sterling Shepard. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 55 yards. Throwing on first down is Manning. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mario Edwards in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Now Manning throwing on second down to Shepard, complete over the middle. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
Now a loose football.
Ooh, come on, baby. What's up?
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So completion on second down, that brings up third. Throwing his car on third down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Why do you not follow the blocks, man?
At the 20. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Carr.
Oh, what?
Down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Fucking
now
garbage,
out
dude.
come the Giants. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got there pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And a hit.
Drop that ball, boy.
It's incomplete. Will tie the intended receiver. Third down here.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast. And
now the ball
oh, come on, get that fumble.
Manning lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the fourth. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
You're dumb.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that. Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after
Go!
the
What the fuck?
Get your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Throw left side to the tight end, Walford. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there. I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They go back to Murray on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Hitting the home stretch here in a great game, a tie game. Let's see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back. On second down, here's Carr. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. Carr now on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Now Carr again. Flush to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
And there's the go-ahead touchdown. And so likely we'll kick an extra point. But to me, I'm looking forward. Special teams now with your kickoff, and then your defense, that's where the pressure shifts.
Yeah, because there's plenty of time left on that clock. Anytime you're over a minute in the NFL, there's a chance. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it.
Game.
And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
This should be like 35-0.
Nice play.
You got
Able to
lucky.
stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Again, it's Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Back to throw, Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. Cooper was the target there, and now it's 4th down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
Come on, boy.
The only thing that
One-on-one
matters
all
is
day, you
scoring
ain't getting
quickly,
nothing,
then they'll
boy.
take it from there.
And Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best.
Throwing now, and now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now Manning. And he couldn't
Drop,
hang on
drop,
to it through the
drop.
contact. Incomplete.
You could just drop the ball.
And he's certainly not a guy that
Bro,
drops
keep
that
on doing
football
this.
very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Learn when you start playing ranked people, you don't be doing shit like that.
1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to run it in with Murray.
Make a little
And he'll be
playbook.
stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
But you better not quit. You faggot.
Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Raiders going up against the Falcons. With that, let's send you to Atlanta now, where Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis are on with home.
Okay.
Larry, and what is scheduled
All right.
to be its final
All right.
season as an
Okay.
NFL stadium.
All right.
There's a look
Okay.
at the Georgia
All
Dome
right.
here
Okay.
in Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Oakland Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons.
What is on air? I'm broadcasting these cuz. So get ready.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Oh, I fucked up.
He
Oh, I
got
caught that.
position on him, and he pulls it in.
All right.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Dude,
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit.
I didn't
But
even.
even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat.
Hell no, I don't
out
want
muscled
to cook
on
in
that
that faggot ass bitch.
one. On first down, Murray. 8 yards on the pickup, and now
Okay,
they'll
I'm
have
pausing
some
it, but I need to change out my quarterback. I ain't doing nothing. Fuck, what am I doing? Stop. Go put my QB in, man.
Again, if they don't,
And we
oftentimes
have
it's
a
not a very
second
successful
quarterback.
play.
See, I don't even know how I completed that shit with the second quarterback, man. I didn't even realize.
See if they stay on the
Fuck
ground
them.
for second down.
Okay. Fuck them,
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
dude. Oh, you gay homo.
Go with it, and he goes
That
down.
was good defense.
Vic
Good defense.
Beasley in from his
Can't be tripping.
linebacker
Can't be
spot.
tripping.
He's
Can't be
able to
tripping.
drop him for a loss of about
Good
10.
play. Good play.
Third down
Smart.
and 12.
I don't know how I'm going to stop that offense.
Throwing his car on third down.
Hold on the ball, boy.
To
Oh, go.
Wolford. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it.
Looking for
Fuck you. You're down at the one. All right. Let's fucking go.
There as his guys will get the football back. Well, when someone
I'll
other
take
than the
that, but
quarterback
fuck.
is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I think you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play. When it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Here's the offense, and we talk about the tight end, Jacob Tammy.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tammy shows better athleticism than what people expect.
Now Ryan down around the goal line. And
Hit that boy
over the
down.
middle. Hooper. Call it a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Fuck you, Julio Jones. Damn.
As you look back over the 2016
This is
season,
fast, man.
seeing Julio Jones against Carolina is definitely going to stick
Atlanta's
out,
probably going to
isn't it?
I hope. I fucking
300 yards worth of receptions that day. And you just wonder, when he's on, can anyone defend him? And now,
Come on, baby.
Green Bay Packers have to figure out how to defend Julio Jones in the NFC
You
Championship.
died,
He
bro.
scored again against Seattle. He also has other options as well that have stepped up. Hooper at tight end, Mohamed Sanu, Gabriel. So some weapons making it hard to double team him.
Hard to double team him, and then, of course, you can always have the two-headed monster in the backfield, Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman, that can hurt him as well. The Atlanta Falcons are
Ryan,
Come on, baby.
and he lost
Get back on the ball. Fuck. Get him.
So they escape, so to speak.
Damn.
maintaining the football.
That's so gay,
Defensively,
man.
though,
How the fuck did it let you run with that, dude?
It definitely was, because that's all defense
Most of the time I've been playing, they do not let that shit happen.
And either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now.
I wish there was an easy way to block punts.
Here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
38.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Taking it about the 36. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Raiders will take possession. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense.
Whoa, why did I fucking do that?
Picked off by Jalen Collins. There he goes, right side. And a terrific return there. They're finally able
that was so fucking stupid.
The 11-yard line. And as Atlanta gets set to
fucking
go down
screwed
the
myself
offensive side, before the game, you and I talking about the Georgia Dome. Surprisingly getting one more game in front of those home fans, thanks to Green Bay's win over Dallas.
Yeah, I don't think they truly expected it, and that's one of those added bonuses, right? You get one more in front of the home fans, one more time with your routine at home as you play the most important game of the season, the NFC Championship game. But I do know this. Our colleague Ulysses, no one happier than him to have one more game in the Dome, as he is a monster Falcons fan.
Falcons hoping to make their second Super Bowl. They lost in Super Bowl 33 to Denver. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Motherfuckers.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Touchdown, Falcons.
Alright, good shit, man.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are in for 6.
Woo, good shit.
They found a gap there on the
I fucked up. I did a dumbass play. That was fucking.
Really difficult to do because ordinarily
that was bullshit play, man.
There to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Carr now on 1st down. Looking deep for Crabtree. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's no quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big
Go! What the fuck are you doing? Go!
And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left.
Oh, you lucky! So lucky I dropped that shit.
So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
The offense staying out.
Fuck me,
They're
man.
Go on 4th and
so
2.
Good.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
I'm just going to tell you, I ain't going for that. I am not going for no field goal.
And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing
if I'm that close.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, oh, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is
smart.
signaled
I like
for
it.
and taken. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And
they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage?
Come on, boy, intercept that shit.
I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Damn.
Passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers. You know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Ryan. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Okay, he gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at the 20.
Ooh, okay.
Very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because...
Oh, my gosh. Why do I throw dumbass passes?
Great confidence
Bruh.
the last time out. All right,
Fuck
Brandon,
wrong
let's
with
take
me.
a quick second here and talk about
I tend to shit on myself whenever I fucking do the wrong. I'll stop somebody and don't score.
How about that game? Has a great ring, doesn't it?
It does. Brady, Roethlisberger, both teams on 8-game win streaks. By the way, speaking of Brady, against the Steelers, in his career, 9-2, 4-0 at Foxborough.
Yeah, and they won this year in Pittsburgh, did New England. But Ben Roethlisberger didn't play in that game.
Well, you better believe he'll be playing in this one. Who do you like?
I actually like New England in this one. Hard to go against Tom Brady this stage of his career. He knows that the end is near, even though he's staving it off. He wants one more shot at the big ring. Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Damn.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Usually don't
they get
wait
7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run here. It's Murray.
Go, you dumb shit. Okay, good.
Yardage to the 35.
Damn.
3 yards there, good
Hate
enough
that
to
shit,
keep the
dude.
drive moving.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
They go with Murray again.
Go, go, go.
Solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Carr.
Oh, my God. I done did it again.
Traffic, and now he's free. A great read, and it's picked off.
Bro, I just gave you
This
that.
one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know
the
best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a
You just got lucky.
You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This will be taken very short. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out and following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit.
Man,
Make some
I
better
hurt
decisions
myself.
on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled.
Whoa!
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
While we have a breather here, you and I were talking off air about the blue chip quarterbacks remaining in the NFL playoffs.
Okay, I'm fucking done. I ain't quitting. But that was bullshit. I'm gonna finish the fucking game.
Able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them
Get your
going
bitch
on
ass
offense
down,
right
boy.
now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Brandon, I remember going through the draft process last year, and one of the things I liked so much about Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys was how hard he played when he didn't have the football in his hands. And then I thought back to myself, that's Devontae Freeman. He can do it all. Run it, catch it, block. You name it, he does it, and he does it at a really big-time pace.
Quite a tandem with Tevin Coleman. They combined for 102 rushing yards against Seattle, also 102 receiving yards. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Ryan on second down.
Lucky.
The left side completion to Jones.
I call luck.
We'll give him 10 yards on that one.
And bullshit.
A fresh set of downs. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Oh!
Middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time.
I gotta chill.
That'll bring up second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let
You got lucky, sir.
You might wander into some tough coverage. But
You got
to
lucky.
make something happen, but
Fucking
that one
bitch.
came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase.
All right,
for
that's
it.
all luck.
Definitely ill-advised.
I got this game.
Just wonder about his mechanics.
I'm about to shut your
right
ass down.
now, you know, and that's the
That's
tough
pussy
part.
ass bullshit. I
You
should
do
sack
so
you.
much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
And it's a fumble.
You dumbass.
And they take over.
What's
They'll
up?
set up shop
Game is going to turn around now.
26-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
right,
totally
baby.
didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Throwing now is Carr, eluding the pressure right. Brought in by Walford, right side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now Carr with a give to Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run.
Oh, man, this dude's gas.
Yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down.
Hell no, I ain't short. That's bullshit.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Game trying to cheat me.
To go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw, it's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
Fuck
and he
that,
knocks
boy.
it through. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Smart boy.
Here now come the Falcons. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here.
Oh my God. Man, you can't do nothing with that. That dude's stupid. You're over here showboating like a good or something. Fucking garbage I had lit.
The Falcons will extend their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard.
Okay, I'm out of bounds, clearly, right? Watch
Okay,
the ball's
he's
in the
not going to
fucking
get the first
still.
down,
I mean,
but
the
this
time
is
can
still
still
a
be
nice
going.
job of buying some time and then running to
look
get
at
to the
that.
sideline and
Clock
get out
is
of
still
bounds
running.
and avoid the big hit.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Escaping the pressure right.
Of course.
They almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Now Carr, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives.
And he'll take it.
Yeah, I had a blitz on again.
Zone touchdown Atlanta. Julio Jones from 10 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And his kick is right through. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
And that's caught.
You're fucking garbage.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On 2nd down, Ryan. Incomplete.
Get the shit down, boy.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now
shit,
here,
boy.
3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
Ooh!
Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
Dude! Fuck that.
Let's see how they adjust.
Well, Charles, divisional round playoffs didn't disappoint. In particular, the ending of that Packers game and Cowboys, that was spectacular, was it not?
Good my ass right now, boy.
Two heavyweights trading blows down the stretch, and neither one of them giving any type of an inch. But I think a lot of people wanted to discuss how Dallas got the tying field goal. Because, remember, they spiked the ball on 1st down, ran 2 more plays, and then kicked the tying field goal and left 35 seconds on the clock. So I've heard a lot of people upset about that. Here's where I stand very quickly. 35 seconds is not a lot of time. Kick the tying field goal, take the points, and hope that you're deep.
And my goodness, another interception.
Good God Almighty.
Robert Alford, and they will take
Yeah, I did another
over at the
bullshit ass
26-yard line.
You're good.
Atlanta now coming out on the field, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those.
Oh, you
special
dropped it.
plays from one of
Woo!
your better players, and maybe try and hit something
drop.
big and get things going.
I could have picked that shit too.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
That's so
And
much
they get it
gay
down,
bullshit.
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Going up.
Now in Atlanta.
If I lose, it's because
It's
of
the
time, not
Falcons.
because
They've
you're
got the
scoring
football.
them.
They've got
I'm
the
shutting your
lead
ass
as we
down.
get set to start the 4th.
You ain't scoring again.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Put your bitch ass
And
down,
now
bro.
they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Here's Ryan to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Oh, yeah,
Give
you
him
know
9 on the
me.
play, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And
You're
he's
fucking
gonna get
garbage,
this
dude.
Inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They go play action here on 1st down. And
Of course,
finding the
yeah, when I
tight end
blitz, you
Hooper.
fucking throw it like a little
5
pussy.
yards on the catch there,
Of
brings
course.
up 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Ryan on 2nd down. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And down inside the 15, shy
Dude, you
of the
fucking
10.
suck.
12 yards there as they move the chains. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
Now the pitch to Freeman. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Tackle made by Perry Riley. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On second down, Ryan. His pass caught at the 4. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter
Take
the
that pick
danger
six
zone
away,
when you
boy,
decide
and
to
we
blitz
only
him,
barely
because
beat him.
if he's able to diagnose as
By
he
2
did on that
points.
play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stuffed the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
They come out here in the eye. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Fourth down. Here's Ryan. And yes, he found Toilolo. Give him 2 yards on that play. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if
You
I'm
are a
wrong, but it
definition
didn't
of
even look
faggot.
like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Down, it's Bosher to kick it away. So out come the Raiders. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick.
I'm garbage.
Now the Raiders will
Okay.
face an important 2-point conversion attempt here. Carr will look to throw. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this.
What?
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
Yeah,
and that
you're
should
gonna
just about put a
pussy.
capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on foot.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
You're garbage.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
You're fucking garbage. I won that shit, boy. You're fucking garbage.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle.
You're fucking garbage. If my dude was faster, that shit would have been gone.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity.
Shit, yeah, that's what I thought, boy. You fucking garbage. Look at that, man. If my dude was faster, that shit would have been gone, boy. Shit. Garbage ass motherfucker.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Boy, you're so garbage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Knox in the house, right? And I go by the name of Wyclef. I bought the band. And we need all the ladies to report on the dance floor. And you know my
What had that boy?
popping off and more than just a little happy shooting down the city. Black the latest gears when she where you see that sun.
Oh, this is funny. All right. Man, I don't even play with the Titans. All right, man. I like this shit talking. Come on. Come on, boy. I don't even play with the Titans. Shit, I wish I would have had the Raiders on your ass. Oh, man.
Thank you very much.
Here we go.
We are here on a beautiful
What are the odds? Now you get to lose again.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tennessee Titans. A first down throw for Mariota. Flush to his right. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it second down. Offensive
Where you at?
starters, here they are.
You don't got no mic, boy?
And Delaney Walker, Charles, it's a guy that you and I said we wanted to discuss a bit.
Yeah, and we should, because remember, he came out of college as a wide receiver, so he's one of the early guys to move from a wide receiver position to tight end and still run routes as if he were a wide receiver. An excellent target.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. The starting
This is my first time ever playing
Falcons.
with the Titans.
Beasley's a very talented outside linebacker whose number one task, rush the passer, but he has the athletic ability to drop into coverage.
Third and short yardage. Mariota. Incomplete. He
I
had
need
his
to play with
hands
this
on
team.
it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed
see what's
opportunity
up.
for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now Mariota. Flushed out right.
Oh!
Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening
All right.
drive of the game. And the
I ain't even
Falcons will
tripping.
take control of the football in great field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Maybe we got somebody that can actually catch a ball.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll run for
Of
the
course.
first time with Devontae
Of course.
Freeman.
Of course.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I'm going to get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
Come on, boy! Intercept that shit!
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running
Good
back
shit.
play with such
Good
joy
shit.
as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Nice little check down. I
4
see
yards
that.
on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Boy, you're on broadcast.
Defense for the Titans.
Jason
I don't even play with the
McCoy's twin
Titans.
brother Devin has gone to multiple Super Bowls, but Jason's carving out a nice niche himself as a cover corner.
I'm still gonna miss Khalil Mack.
On third down.
Ooh, you
Ryan.
suck! What's up, boy?
He's gonna be whacked
Woo!
and driven down. Al Woods.
You just got sacked. Dude, I'm about to block this shit again.
And that'll lead to fourth down.
Man, you fucking missed it. What's up?
No good. Wide to the
I'm
left
calling
there
garbage,
for
boy.
Bryant. And this will remain a scoreless game.
You're fucking garbage.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little.
Okay,
And when that
come
happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he'll get this up to about
Come on, baby.
40.
It may sound trite to a lot of people, but when you have a team that actually does believe in you, it really helps your overall play. DeMarco Murray found exactly that in Tennessee with the Titans.
Because he didn't really have you alluding to him not having that in Philadelphia.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, look, he started as the guy there. By the end of the season, he was no longer that guy. The offense didn't seem to fit for him, but it fit perfectly in Tennessee as he led a big-time attack, third in the league in rushing. Yeah, finishing just shy of 1,300 yards, 12 total touchdowns as well. Here's Mariota, eluding the pressure right.
What the fuck? Oh, you got. I got fucking lucky that shit didn't get picked.
And now fourth down.
Okay, I can't be playing stupid.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing
with the Titans. That's
so
funny.
on fourth down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. Back deep for the Falcons is Eric Weems.
Get your ass down, boy. Stay down.
Just 3 on the return, and it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Here comes the Atlanta offense now.
I just don't understand how we both got the same game. But I get to beat you again, so
but couldn't connect.
I'll take
It's
that.
early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
11 yards.
Boy, that's the play. You were using that fucking play last game.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
What the fuck is that dude doing?
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Now this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll get it up just short.
Gabriel.
44.
Gay boy, that's who
Teammate
it is.
used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think
Same
that
pass
right
plays,
there, he
that's
knew right
the
away
same
where
guy.
the blitz was.
Oh no, he's gonna get sacked.
This time it's Hill's go down.
That's what's gonna happen, boy.
Daquan Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Halfback sent in motion. On 2nd down, here's Ryan.
Woo! Hey, how you getting sacked on cover 3, boy?
Derek Morgan in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays.
Who the fuck you got in? That dude don't even look like me right now.
3rd and long, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. Alongside Charles
That catch was bullshit. I almost sacked him.
In possession to begin quarter number
Almost sacked
2.
you again on
They
cover
are,
3.
however, facing a 4th down situation.
Oh, this ain't you. It's 4th and 7. Oh, you're gonna go for it?
Looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're gonna go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan.
And you get sacked again, dude. What happened? How are you getting sacked on cover 2?
Derek Morgan in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, good shit, team.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. This is Murray. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule.
Texas.
3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd down, Mariota. Flush to his right.
What the fuck?
And some space here. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him.
We got lucky, man. I would have more yards than that.
If
I'd ran early.
And get away for a gain.
I got you playing stupid.
They come up in an offset eye. A first down throw for Mario.
Oh! You got fucking lucky.
This time as he'll go down. They got
Dave Campbell.
And
Dave
plays
Campbell
like that
second.
really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Mariota's a little bit more, what can I say,
They'll
mobile.
come out in the pistol. Mariota now on second down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
the speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
Ooh,
And no
I'm so
escaping
stupid.
this
I'm gonna fucking
time
get
as
myself
he'll go
hurt.
down. They got him for a sack.
Keep bullshitting with your
It's
sorry
interesting,
ass
partner, that
good.
most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up.
What's up, boy?
Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Well, that was a second string.
Derrick Henry.
Chris Henry.
Taking it in for
Derrick
14
Henry.
yards out. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
Alabama
Ryan
running back.
Suck up on for the point after. And this is good. Our score is 7-0 Tennessee. Now it's
Looks
Ryan
like my-
Suck up on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Oh. Good at boy. Look at him.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
Tennessee
They had a great
on
drive
that.
going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep
Get that
moving it,
shit.
Make them do it again.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
On every offensive coordinator,
Well, you ain't catching
every
those
play
in the
caller
run.
sheet, they have about
You
5
ain't
or
doing
6
it.
plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
No, gang, 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 gang.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. 2 minutes to go
2-minute
here
warning saved
in
you,
the
boy.
first half. Back to Tennessee after this. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. It's caught. Jones.
Well, you ain't chucking nobody.
He will have a first down here at about the 40.
But you
7
barely
yards
getting
on the
yards on
play,
fucking
and they're
Tennessee's
able to
defense.
pick up the conversion here on 4th
This
down.
is defense ain't shit.
They go play action here on 1st down.
They should be intercepting that
Throw's
shit.
going to be incomplete. Now, let's take a quick pivot here, and I want to ask you about the Kansas City game against Pittsburgh. I certainly didn't see 6 field goals winning that. No touchdowns for the Steelers. That was an interesting affair.
It really was, and while Pittsburgh never got into the end zone, found a way to win it with 6 field goals, Kansas City
Sit
did
down,
get into the
man.
end
You're.
zone, but
Oh
not
my
the time
God,
that they
dude. I hate when
flat
people
out
lump up
needed
the
to.
screen.
So both of these teams were exhibiting that bend but don't break mentality on defense.
The most
And
gayest play
Pittsburgh,
you can
with the
ever
help of a holding call on a two-point conversion, tied the ball game for Kansas City. Took that off the board. Pittsburgh able to escape and head to an AFC Championship game showdown with New England.
And you had a very good, succinct quote to me. You said 6 field
I made
goals
my
will
dude
not
trip
beat
on
New
that.
England.
Not a chance in heck. Just 6 field goals beat
Boy,
New
think he
England.
gonna do
They've got to find a way
something.
to turn those into touchdowns.
I watch this clock
And
ain't
Brandon,
gonna.
from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made
Lost
sure
a
the
yard.
feet were inbounds, and they were.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much
I'm
gain than what
on
we just
one.
saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap,
If that was
tip-tap,
me,
got
it
him
should have been
down.
incomplete.
But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, you plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. Complete to
Dude.
Jones.
That
one
is the
good
most
for
gayest
16. The
fucking
drive will
shit.
continue. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy
Down,
throwing
boy.
the ball, and they keep making the connection.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Offense working with a second and goal now from the 3. They run. Devontae Freeman. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. To throw is Ryan. That's caught at the 1. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Now,
Oh, you got fucking lucky.
Falcon touchdown.
You got lucky.
Levine Toilolo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's
missed
no
again.
good. He misses the extra point, and this
You're
remains
great.
a 7-6
You're the best.
game.
I love you.
Now after the touchdown,
No.
it's Bosher to kick it away.
Turn the shit.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I gotta say, you
Welcome
lucked
back.
out on
Charles
that.
and I settled into the booth ready
What?
for quarter number 3.
Oh shit! I thought I was getting involved.
Both teams
swear you
appear
kicked it
ready
out
for
and
the
we
fight
didn't.
ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Okay, whatever. What ifs? What ifs, brother?
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Oh, my boy.
Close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Funny,
with it.
because when I
Guys,
blitz,
we're right there. Just
you
not
get
playing
yards.
as well as we need to.
Stupid.
Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Give me that. Give me that. Get your bitch ass down.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And the back goes into motion. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. Oh, he can't hang
See,
on
that
to
should
it.
have been a pick
Almost
6.
Intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Deep in
He's
your
lucky
own
to be getting that one
territory.
back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Here's Mariani. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
Easier said than done.
Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Left side, caught by Matthews. 23 yards on the play. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down.
Ooh, I got lucky on that shit. How the fuck did you do that? You so gay, boy.
Instead, it's just 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
It's time.
Murray the lone setback. Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashid Hageman in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
You got me there, buddy.
Big sack on 2nd down.
Fucking
Now the
got me
offense
there.
needs to convert here on 3rd.
You fucking got me.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. To throw Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And he locates Walker, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there, and in a big way. The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Oh my God, what the fuck just happened?
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. And this is incomplete. Well, we've got a few seconds here. The playoffs in the NFL. Chance to discuss those. Divisional round, a lot of excitement, more so than the wild card round.
Without a doubt, because think about the wild card round. All the home teams held. The games weren't that compelling, nor were they that close. Divisional round, though, we had people losing at home. Dallas lost at home. Kansas City lost at home. And the games, all exciting, seemingly coming down to the last series in each and every one of them.
And kickers playing a huge role.
I don't know how people run touchdowns when I'm blitzing.
Of course, one of the heroes in that Green Bay victory. So their backs were against the wall,
great.
deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead,
let's fucking go. You're fucking garbage.
Run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Mariota escaping the pressure right. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
10 yards to go on third. Another pistol look here. Throwing is Mariota.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit, bitch.
Free and brings up fourth down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
Just don't.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Bro. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined?
Where is the interception at? All they do is fucking tap it down, dude. I could have had 2 interceptions when he's done that.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
See? Oh, look at that again. Another interception.
He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And now it's third down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play, because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down. A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Thinking pass.
Dude, you always throw to that guy. You're so gay. You fucking do that play all the time. You're such a faggot.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second down following the run. On second down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Here we go again.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
throwing now. Ryan on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. A good pickup there of 20
Wow,
yards.
I could have caught that.
Quarterbacks love
Could have known that
because
was
the
coming.
receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
A carry here for the big tight end.
Get your faggot ass
Gain
down,
on
boy.
the play. It'll be second down.
So dumb. Why'd you run pull back? Oh, you're stupid. Dumbass.
Now Ryan on second down. That's complete right around the 8.
Oh, you're such a faggot,
into
dude.
the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last
The only
go-around,
10
they
I
really couldn't
see.
get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. To throw, Mariota. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Ryan turns and gives to DeMarco. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Shit. No, that's 1-1, boy. I'm playing with the team I ain't ever played with before.
We're back to finish this one off.
Garbage.
And the hard count got the defense there. Encroachment and the 5-yard penalty. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. is going to throw it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Get up!
On second down, here's Ryan. Flush to his right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm garbage.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
I'm about to fucking play a match again and watch us hop in
and you run with it. And you know you pride the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this.
I'll give you this one, but I haven't
right
played
here
with
in
this
this
team.
room, and then you go
So
on
me
the
scoring
road,
7
band
points on you,
together,
man,
and
you're
get it
garbage,
done.
boy. Garbage ass motherfucker.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
Come on. All right. Duh.
Draw. Hard to admit that I used to draw. Inform, noodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing. Moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and amused from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth who refused to belong. No name nuisance, who's in a bedroom, who's in a brand new cuneiform. Barely. Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
Two teams who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Cowboys going up against the Seahawks. With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by are our commentators. Brandon Guyton, and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
No, wow, okay.
Down with it. And they get 28 yards on that one. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott finding time. Bryant with a catch right side. Roughing the passer. That's shades of Charles Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And incomplete.
Boy, ain't catching on me. What do you think this is?
Des Bryant, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Elliott.
That boy can truck everybody.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. And now for Elliott, Charles, against Green Bay, 125 yards on the ground. Became the first Cowboy rookie to rush for over 100 in a playoff game since Dwayne Thomas way back in 1970.
Another significant record added to what Ezekiel Elliott did in 2016. And just look at it this way. Everyone who watches NFL football pays lip service to the idea that the running game is important. I think Ezekiel Elliott really brought it back into focus in this season.
And he finished just 178 yards shy of Eric Dickerson's rookie record. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's caught at the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Flushed out right, and he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL, because in college, he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. You know, Charles, for Graham, so much concern early in the season about whether he'd be ready to play this year, what would happen recovering from the tendon. Not only was he ready, he played every game this season for Seattle.
And it wasn't just the injury concern with Jimmy Graham. It's how Seattle runs their offense. Remember, when he was in New Orleans, he could expect a ton of passes to come his way. But in Seattle, that number was going to be reduced. Would he be able to maximize what they were going to throw in his direction? And he certainly did this year, 65 catches.
65 catches, just shy of 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, too. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Sean Lee in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Third and long, it's Wilson. And this is going to be,
of course, he can't catch the ball.
C.J. Prosise was the intended target, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 4th down. Here's Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. 41 yards.
Well, we know that someone has absolutely no fear. 4th down. They throw it downfield. That ball was competed for by both the defender and the guy catching it, and he comes down with it.
Wow, how am I getting... I fucking threw this ball, dude.
10. Tyrone Crawford in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Fuck horseshit.
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Alongside my broadcast partner
all
Charles
you do
Davis,
is blitz.
Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. On 2nd down, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is good. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in the touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. Prescott. And he couldn't
Yes!
hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. Back deep is Devin Hester. Here's Hester. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident of...
Why?
Taken down. Terrell McClain able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Ooh.
Now Wilson on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to, and he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
This is taken at the 15. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Room here to run.
Sure, that is the most faggotiest play ever.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And he's able to put it through. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They start on the ground with Rawls. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, I know that play didn't work very well, but an old New York Giants quarterback taught me a lesson a long time ago. Sometimes running the draw actually takes courage and play calling. You're actually setting something up for later in the game, and just because it was unsuccessful then, doesn't mean it won't be successful later. Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Rawls. Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll give the Seahawks a first down. Pitch goes to Rawls. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas Rawls, a 23-yard run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he puts it through. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see that sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Off the play fake, Prescott. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Michael Bannon able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On the return, Hester. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take it.
Throw the ball, fuck.
And he's going to be thrown down. Tyrone Crawford in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyrone Crawford getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. Now, partner, let me take a quick turn here and ask you about the Dallas Cowboys, their season on the whole, because what an incredible regular season, great storylines, but then they lost at home to Green Bay. Their season, a success or a failure?
The NFL is a results-based group, as we well know, all right? Did you win the Super Bowl or didn't you? So, in that case, it wasn't a success for Dallas, but I don't really buy into that. I think this season was a success because it sets them up for more runs towards getting to the Super Bowl. 2 winning Super Bowl trophies. Look at how young they are at quarterback, at running back. The defense played way better than anyone expected. I think their future's very bright, and I think they'll be back.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And
oh, that
the
is
contact
amazing.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's John Ryan now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded just inside the 20. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They go to Elliott again. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. 3rd down now following the run. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They come up in an offset eye. On 2nd down, Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 2nd down sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's got Curse. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jermaine Curse, 44 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Prescott, he's going to float this one deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
On second down, Rawls. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense.
Oh, my goodness.
Talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get a hook and let a running back get outside, because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 49 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They come up in an offset eye. First down, this is Rawls. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for?
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. He's going to loft it. It's caught at the 10. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. 42 yards.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Come on, boy.
So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They come up in an offset eye. On 3rd and goal, Wilson in trouble, and he'll go down.
Good.
Terrell McClain in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
We don't have to go right. Come on, Sugar Booger.
Stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Paul Richardson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
That's fucking
and he's
horrible.
able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Prescott on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mike Morgan able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start.
This is caught.
Oh, that's so gay. Can't do nothing about that, dude.
Cowboys.
That's too fast,
Bryant, 69 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And he's got it up and through. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Have you ever drink Bailey's from the shoe?
Returnable here for Hester. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he fends him off. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Oh, what? Okay, whatever.
Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
On private planes, I wanna scream my name on top of the Eiffel Tower. On the Eiffel Tower. I wanna hear hit that blackjack. I wanna take that money and run right here, right now. Right here, right now.